My name's Mark Angelo Cummings. I was born in a female body, or what this world refers to female. Religion has placed individuals in a little box. We have created an illusion that perfection is the only way to have our Creator's love. I was raised Jehovah's Witness. And this left a very, very bitter taste in my mouth. We were supposed to be a certain way. Men's mentality, for some odd reason, believed that God will only love us if we behave a certain way. We forget that nothing in life is black or white. There are many shades of gray. And we forget that through certain behavior comes growth. Through certain challenges that we are facing in life comes enlightenment. Nothing is perfect. We make up these fairy tales, these stories to create fear, hatred, separation, wars between nations and mankind. I created what you see before you. I am the image of my Maker. My Creator, which many of you term as God, gave me certain capabilities and abilities to make choices. But now these choices, they don't have the ramifications that religion tries to bring forth, as in going to hell or be condemned or damned or whatever other words this dogmatic organizations try to use. For every action there is a reaction, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be good or bad. There's no such things. Things just are. This particular video is tailored for the clergymen and women who feel it in their hearts to judge, condemn, or forgive the behavior of others. We're all part of God, and we're all godly in our own ways. If we learn to love instead of condemn and judge, I think that we would finally be aligned with what that great man that came many years ago to this earth, Jesus. We would be aligned with his teachings. He condemned religion. Yet, we're still harping on sin. We're still harping on what's not perfect. Forget perfection. And let us just look at love and realize that nature has many variations. That our bodies go through different hormonal stages when we're still being developed inside our mother's womb. Our gender center, which is inside our brain, does not always match our genitals. And we have to look at the hard science. The science that says that a fetus is neutral and has the default or the tendency of becoming a female unless it is bathed by the androgen created by the Y chromosome if the SRY gene is working correctly. But it doesn't always happen that way. Nature hiccups every now and then. And that's okay, because that is part of nature. We have a 4-leaf clover, a 5-leaf clover, a tree with a crooked trunk. It is beautiful in its own way. So what I ask of you, clergymen and women, priests, bishops, you name it, is learn to listen to your hearts. Learn to realize that our Creator does not need us to impose the so-called laws that we feel that He has set upon us. Love is the way. Love is the answer. And I believe that that is the message the church is missing. It is so stuck on punishing, judging, finding sins, that it has forgotten the most important message of all. To love. To love unconditionally. To try to look inside each and every one of us, our hearts, and understand our story. We all don't fit in the nice little box. Find it within your heart to see the divinity in each and every one of us. To understand why we pave the road that we pave. And realize that our Creator gave us the capability of making certain decisions. That sexuality and gender are two different things. There are transgender or transsexual men and women that are heterosexual or bisexual or homosexual. How we identify gender-wise and who we want to go to bed with are two different things. Either way, neither are a sin. Yes, yes, I know you'll say that. Leviticus, say thou shalt not, blah, 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 blah. Thou shalt love. And that is all that thou shalt worry about. I challenge you to do the research, to try to understand, instead of sitting on your throne, pointing your fingers at each and every one of us and casting that stone. May God touch your hearts. Disconnect the brain. And may love flow endlessly in your life. Thank you.